Die with your power before you give it up to a woman, man. Never give your power away to a woman, man. Never. Don't do it.
It's the book of Alpharonomy, nigga. Read it or weep.
Never allow a woman to control your time, man. I don't care what your situation is. I don't give a damn if you married. Don't let a woman control your time. You allot her time to her the same way that you allot your time to everything else. Your time is the most valuable commodity you have. Everything you think about doing can only be done if you have the time to do it. You can't make money if you don't take time to make money. You can't take a shit if you ain't got time to go take a shit. You can't do nothing without time. If your time is taken from you right now, that's it. Life is done. So never, ever let a woman disrespect your time. But the key to all of this is to understand that women have this innate propensity to try to take more than you give. It's not even something they can control. If you give her an inch, she gonna try to take 2. If you give her 2 inches, she gonna try to take 3. Give her 3, she gonna try to take a mile. Like I always say, you give her a rope, she gonna try to be a goddamn cowgirl. You have to understand this, and that is why you as a man have to stick to your guns about who you are, what you stand for, what you're willing to do, and what you're not willing to do. Because the very moment you deviate, that innate thing that's in her that takes advantage of you is ready to pounce on that shit. It is ready to pounce. So I thought about that, man, and I was like, I thought about a situation, man, where I've seen several situations, man, where men are being taken advantage of by women, man, because women just don't value their time. She values her time, but she's not going to value yours because your time don't mean shit to her. Your time is just a convenience for her. Your time is just something that she uses to make her own life more convenient. She can fill her time up with whatever the hell she wants to. And if she runs out of time, she'll just use some of yours. See, this society tells you that as a man, you should be willing to give of yourself. Because as a man, that's what you do. You do not demand my time. You do not place demands on my time. I will not allow it. And you have to really focus on it, man, because as a man, man, we have giving spirits. That's what we do. Now, we're not willing to be knowingly taken advantage of, but man, we have giving spirits, man. That's what we do as men. We give. We give back to our community. We give back to the youngsters, man. We give back to our family. We give back to our mothers. We give back to our fathers. We give back to our siblings. We give back to our homies. We give back to the same scandalous women who try to take advantage of us. It's in our nature to be giving, to be considerate. That's what we do. We are wired to make the community stable. That's how we're wired. We're wired for stability. You cannot be willing to waste your time because every moment you wait, you ain't getting that motherfucker back, man. You waste 1 second. That's a second your ass ain't gonna get back. Now you think about a man that's wasting years of his life, living a life that's not satisfying to him, doing shit that doesn't make him happy, doesn't bring him into joy. That's a sad existence, man. Sad, man, listen. If I had to go live in a fucking efficiency where everything was in one room, I'd do that shit. I'd do that shit happily. Because you know why? I still have my peace of mind. I'd rather live in an efficiency than to live in a mansion with a woman. I don't want to live nowhere with no woman. I wouldn't live in Oprah Winfrey house with a woman, man. And that crib costs her $50 million. I wouldn't live in it. I wouldn't do it. Because I need peace of mind. You need peace of mind. And I am telling you, women are drawn to a man who does not need women. That's all they want. They want a man who does not need women. You look at everything in your life for what it's worth. When you go to your job, you don't go to your job expecting to get some type of insight on how to invest and make millions. You go to your job expecting to get paid for the work you do. You have no extra expectations. You have no grandiose ideas about something else that's going to take place when you know for a fact that this is the arrangement. The only time we do that is with women. Men have this expectation that women are going to be better than they can actually be. There's only so much good you're going to find in a woman. Because good is based on logic. Righteousness is based on logic. It is based on, if I jump off that cliff, I'm going to bust my ass down there on those rocks. That's what good is based on. Evil is based on feelings. Oh, I feel angry, I'm going to do this. Oh, I feel hurt, I'm going to do this. Oh, I feel frustrated, I'm going to do this. Emotion itself is the key to evil. When Satan tempted Eve in the Garden of Eden, he didn't even tempt her. He just played on her emotions and led her into doing something. Adam got caught up because of his emotional attachment to her. This is the thing that we as men have to understand. Women don't like good guys because women don't like good. Women don't respect good. So if you're a good guy, you can't be a good guy with women because women don't want that. Women want bad. Women want evil. Women want temptation. Women want fire and desire. Women want the type of things that make you risk your life, risk your well-being. The only good you're going to ever find in a woman is the good that a man imputed in her. And that good will be gone. Let me tell you something, man. Every woman that I've ever dealt with, they all have to stop eating pork. If you're going to deal with me, you got to stop eating pork. You got to stop eating seafood. You got to stop eating all that foul food, man. You got to stop eating all of that. You're going to have to start honoring the Sabbath day. On that 7th day, you're going to sit your ass down somewhere and not do no work. All of these women do this when they're around me. The very moment I'm going out of their lives, guess what happens? They revert back to who they were. They revert back to the easy way of living. They revert back to the opposite of good. They revert back to the opposite of righteous. They revert back to the opposite of logic. There is no good where there is no logic. There is only evil. There is only frustration. There is only confusion. It is hard, man. It is difficult to live a good life with a woman around you all of the time. Yeah, you can have financial, material stuff, but that's not a good life. By a good life, I mean you wake up every day with joy in your heart, man. You wake up every day ready to tackle the day. You live your life on a thank God it's Monday as opposed to thank God it's Friday. It's very hard to do that with a woman, man, because you cannot focus on logic when a woman is around you every day because you are too busy dealing with her illogic. You can only combat illogic with logic. So all of your time with logic is spent trying to fucking brainwash her illogic with your logic. It's all for naught because the only thing women respond to is you not caring. Is you not sweating her. Is you not allowing her to feel like she means the world to you. Is you not treating her like a queen. Yeah, every woman says she wants to be treated like a queen until a good guy comes along and treats you like a queen. Then she doesn't want that anymore. She bores with that. She bores with being treated well. Tell me how logical this is. You complain all the time about being treated bad, but when a guy comes along and treats you good, you bore with it. You get tired of it. You start reminiscing and fantasizing about being treated bad. Women do not want you to be a good guy. They want to fantasize about a good guy, but they don't want a good guy. I'll tell you what they want. They want the impossible. They want a bad boy who treats them like a good guy. Or they want a good guy who acts like a bad boy. The only problem with that is that's like saying you want a cat that barks like a dog. It's not going to happen. But that's the level of illogic we're dealing with. So what I am telling you is the very moment a woman starts to feel like you are becoming soft for her, you are becoming soft on her, you are becoming weak for her, she will take advantage of you in every way that she can. It is not because women just think about taking advantage of you. It is a part of their character makeup. That is what they do. they take advantage of you if you allow them to. So it is up to you as a man to say, there will be no taking advantage of me, ever. I am telling you, man, the juice is no longer worth the squeeze. As far as me seeing her, thinking about how I'm going to pursue her, thinking about how I'm going to take her on a date, thinking about what it's going to take, thinking about what I'm going to wear, thinking about what I'm going to buy, thinking about how... I'm not doing any of that, man. I work for things of value. And sex has no value. It has no value. I will not work for it.
Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this real shit. And as always, alpha's up, beta's down. Peace.